Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly, and I've got a good one for you today because we're going to talk about why you should be on the lookout for your stimulus check. And before I get into it, please take a second to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. We do marketing, we do grants, we do loans, we do funding, we do everything, okay? And stimulus, okay? The stimulus package, as you know, was approved on March 11th. They started to send out direct deposits to people, and a lot of people were upset that they didn't get them. We've done a few videos on the IRS portal that tells you when you're going to get your payment. And to give you an idea, a lot of people I know are starting to have success with that, where they're being given specific dates. Your check will be mailed on this date. You're going to receive it here. Now, I have a family member that was told that their check was going to be mailed on March 26th, which is Friday, March 26th. A day early, on the 25th, they received their economic income debit card in the mail a day early. So she was very happy, thought it was great, wanted to show it to me, and I'm very grateful for that. I covered up her name and all that stuff so you can't see all that. But guys, this is what it looks like, guys. This is what this thing looks like. It looks like an advertisement. I mean, this thing, if you're not paying attention to that, that could slip right through. That's not, I mean, of course you got to read it, but again, you get 5 or 6 bills and you get something like this in the mail, it doesn't look like anything, and it tells you how to activate the card, and encloses your economic impact payment, instructions on it, what to do. And guys, it's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. You call an 800 number, she set up a PIN, and she can go to basically any ATM, transfer to her own bank account, spend it just like cash because they sent her a Visa debit card, which is really cool. And again, it looks like any other debit card. Okay, but this one, because she's got a kid, it's loaded with $2,800 on it. So good for her. And I'm really grateful that she showed that to me and let me use it. So, but that's what you're looking for. Okay. And again, don't lose this because it will be hell to get a new one. And for them to, oh no, they'll just reissue it. No, not a chance, guys. Okay. The IRS has said that if you have not received direct deposit as of the 24th, and if it is not pending in your bank account as of you watching this video, then you're not going to get direct deposit. So most likely you're going to be getting one of these debit cards or a paper check. Now, you've probably gotten a tax refund before and you know what the paper checks look like, so be on the lookout for that. Now, again, this nondescript piece of mail, I mean, this is crazy, okay? Because this can just slip by very easily for people. Now, there is a program that you can get through the Postal Service. People have written me and said, Dan, I have a building. They have central mail drop-offs, and they put the basket down there, and anybody can grab our mail. Well, you guys have got to be on the lookout for these things because they're coming, and there still will be theft. But it's very difficult to, they're having an easier time cashing the checks. They're having a much more difficult time cashing the debit cards. No one can hold a debit card hostage. It's your money. They can't, if you owe somebody money, I'm holding it until you pay me. You can't do that. So you can call the police, you can talk to the authorities about that, but they cannot withhold that at all. The activation of this is fairly simple, but again, you have to have, the last 6 digits of your social. It's not the last 4. You got to have 6 is what she needed to do to activate the card. And, it pretty much makes it so that you're not going to have fraud with this. So again, be on the lookout for this thing because that's most likely what you're going to get. And the debit card, they're not going to refill the last one. If you did not, I get a lot of people that say, hey, I never received the second one. When am I supposed to get that? Well, a lot of people got letters from the IRS saying, we've already sent you this money, and they don't realize that they had one of those cards or was sitting in a drawer or was thrown out. And again, you're going to have to file what's called rebate recovery, where you go to the IRS. They have a specific rebate recovery section on that portal that tells you how to get your stimulus check through the IRS. And you can get it through your next tax return if you're going to file 2020. They did extend the tax date to May 17th this year. So a little over a month that they've extended it, and you'll get to file your taxes later if you'd like. So you can do that. The other thing is there is a process through the post office, and every post office has this, where if you want, you can sign up for this. You don't have to go to your post office. It's all digital, and you can tell them to scan your mail. And what that does is it gives you notification of what's coming. Now, if you get checks in the mail, it would be nice to get an email, because what they do is they scan the front. This is all free. They scan the front of your email and send you, scan the front of your mail and send you an email on what you're getting that day. So if you're getting a stimulus check or you're getting that thing, you're going to surely know what to keep your eyes peeled for. So there's that. Again, sign up for that if you're concerned about this, but they have said that this could take up to 3 weeks to get all these out. Okay? We still don't know when everyone from SSI, Social Security, the veterans are going to get their money. The 26th is a due date for the Ways and Means Committee that demanded that they hear this from the IRS, and the Social Security office needs to work together to put that together. The next thing is the EIDL loan. EIDL loan just raised the lending limits to $500,000, $500,000. You can get an EIDL loan. If you have already gotten an EIDL loan, no one has had to make a payment yet on their loan, okay? That's a fact, because the loans were not issued until late March of last year. So no one should have had to make a payment on these loans yet. If I were you, I would demand reconsideration on my loan right now. I don't care what they lent you. If your business is open, it was not enough money. Now, the one thing that people hate for me to say is have a plan for the EIDL loan and what you're going to do with this money, because you're borrowing it 30 years from the federal government. But you need to have a specific plan on what you're going to do. But again, no one thought this thing was going to go for a year. When they lent this money, they lent people 30 years. They lent them 6 months operating capital. The way that they figured this thing out was you took your sales, you took your cost of goods sold, your gross profit. They took that figure and then basically divided it by 2, and you got that money, okay? So crazy, okay? No one's gotten that amount. No one has gotten this until now. Up until September of 2020, there were not EIDL loans written for over $200,000. There was the highest loan at one point through July was only $91,000 at one point. It was crazy that they had these low figures like that. So demand more money. If you owe them and you're in business and you could use the money, go for reconsideration immediately. There's a ton of videos I've done on reconsideration. The last thing is the PPP loan. There are some senators out there that are yelling to have the PPP loan extended. We need it, we need it longer, processing date. And please don't forget that the PPP loan is scheduled to end on March 31st, 2021, Wednesday, March 31st, 2021. Now, we're already hearing from lenders that have said that they don't have any more money, and then they're not lending some of the smaller fintech companies. But there's a lot of people out there that have it. So if you can get a PPP loan, go get one. Talk to an accountant, talk to your CPA. I'm not giving you financial advice, but one thing I am giving you is frustrated advice, is that I have people that say, Dan, I've gotten my second PPP loan and haven't gotten the first one forgiven yet. Why? Why would you not have the first one forgiven and go out and borrow the second loan? You could be in debt to the federal government if there's a slip up, if you did something wrong. And yes, things happen, mistakes happen. People blow it all the time. Oh, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to spend it on that. And then you owe the money. So take the time to talk to an accountant. and make sure that your loan is going to be forgiven. If the loan is under 150 grand, it is a one-page document. And if I could save you thousands of dollars of headache and, trouble with the IRS and trouble with the federal government, what's it worth paying a CPA? Okay? Thousands, if not hundreds, okay? So pay them to fix this, okay? When you get these loans, make sure you know everything that's involved. I had someone that wrote me who's been in business over 20 years and had to get an additional insurance policy that was going to run them $3,000 a year for an additional insurance policy that they've never had in the history of the company. So get yourself ready for this, guys. But again, be on the lookout for these things, okay? Debit cards, they're cash, okay? Really easy. Call an 800 number, she said, and you get to get your money. Good luck to you guys. All my social media contact is below. This is going to change, and as we get more information, I will update you guys, but that is the absolute latest to this point. And good luck to each and every one of you. Reach out anytime. My email's below. If you want to join our Patreon channel, join the Patreon channel, because you have more access to me. I consult the businesses. I do a lot of cool stuff for everybody. And plus, we've got the Webull promotion, that if you want to get the Webull promotion, you can get a couple of free stocks by setting up a free Webull account. And it's awesome. People have gotten cool stocks. Thank you. I will see you guys very soon. And good luck. I hope you guys get one of these. Hope you get in the mail very soon.